What's going on, everybody? This is Zach with Strictly Shisha. Do you guys remember me? I haven't forgotten you. I just got off work. It's like 12:30, but you know what? I missed you guys, so it's time for a review. First question I have for you guys. What is the most common bowl you guys see in my videos? What is it? It is the Goodfella bowl. When I first started off reviewing, you guys have seen my bowl collection. I have bowls, I have stone bowls, I have mason bowls, I have all these beautiful, very high quality bowls, but I wanted to review with a bowl that would relate to most of you. It's similar to a harmony bowl, it's similar to other funnel style bowls, so that's what I first started using when I started reviewing. I was like, you know what, this is easy for me to explain to you guys how to pack, you guys can replicate these results. But I found myself actually in love with this bowl. It's my most commonly used bowl because it's one of the most versatile bowls. I pack dark leaf in it, I pack blonde leaf in it, and it works phenomenally. It's inexpensive, it's readily available, and it just works. So I love the Goodfella bowl. If you guys do not have one, I recommend getting one. I started with the Goodfella maybe V1, maybe V2, I don't even know. I have a glass one, I have the V3, the V4, and now the V4.5. So today's review is gonna be on the V4.5 and the V4 and tell you guys the differences between them and which one I prefer out of the two newest bowls, the latest offerings from Goodfella. So the history behind the Goodfella bowls, they were first, if I'm not mistaken, created from Liberty bowls, exclusive to 5-star. Now they spread out to other vendors. Most vendors carry them, the good vendors at least. And now they are made by Alpaca bowls. Now, Liberty bowls and Alpaca bowls, from my understanding, used to be one company. They did split and they do still make similar bowls. The Goodfella used to be Liberty, now Alpaca. I'm more of a fan of Alpaca. I like the people behind the brand. I love Omar. He makes a quality bowl, so I love the Alpaca bowl, but I still have feelings about the original ones. Let's get into it. By the way, it's kind of smoky in here. But the setup, I am smoking out of my CNC pipe. I have the hoop base on the bottom. I love this combination. I'm using a star diffuser. I have the B2 silicone hose. Obviously a Goodfella V4.5, and I am using the Phoenix HMD. I know some of you had some mixed feelings on the Phoenix HMD, but I actually like it. It wasn't just a review. I do choose to use it. And I think for the ones who didn't have good results with it, take the time, spend some more testing on it, learn the in and outs of this thing because it does work really well. It does not need 4 coals. I used this for the past week, 3 coals, no problem. It ripped. I actually think it worked better with 3 coals. 4 coals was kind of hot, but I love dropping that coal in later into the session. Works really well. So to clarify, you don't need 4 coals with this thing, but I happen to be using 4 coals right now because I can. I am using the newest offering from Prestige. I'm using their large flat coals. These new Prestige coals are excellent, very, very high quality coals. I would recommend them. They do ash a lot less than the original one, so all the qualms that I had with the old ones, these new ones fix it. So new Prestige coals are excellent, and I am smoking an excellent flavor. You guys saw the review on this, some Trifecta Natural Order. This stuff is delicious. I pack this for all my friends who come over. They love it. Mix a little bit of Twice the Ice in here or Dirty Mint, and it's perfect, but I'm smoking without right now, and it's so, so good. So I am using the V4.5. This is the one I prefer over the two. But I do have the V4 to show you guys right here. Also, you will notice on these bowls, they do have stamps now. I believe they might indicate which vendor sells them. I'm actually not sure. I bought this one, I believe, from Hookah Heroes. If I remember correctly, this is the V4, and this one was gifted for me from a friend, and he bought this one from 5-star. So it does have a star on it. And you guys will see up close of these bowls and see how they've progressed over time. Because like I said, I did start with earlier models, and they've stayed pretty consistent throughout the years. The dimensions have changed a little bit. They hold a little bit more or less tobacco with the newer versions, but they've stayed really consistent, and that's why I like them. So with the V4, this one is a little bit larger than I would prefer. I have the packing weights here if you guys are interested. These will obviously vary on your style of packing, but the V4 holds about 31 grams of Tangiers to give you reference, and about 22 grams of a blonde leaf tobacco, like a medium normal pack in there. The V4.5 holds less tobacco. It is more of a shallow bowl, and it holds about 23 grams of Tangiers and about 16 grams of blonde leaf. Currently right now I am smoking a dark leaf, obviously Trifecta, but Trifecta does not require a Tangiers pack. You don't mash it in there. It is a medium dense pack, and I'm using 17 grams of tobacco. One round is gonna be beautiful, round and a half perfect. So for me, the V4.5 is where it's at. These are high quality bowls made in America, hand thrown on a wheel. And that's one reason why I don't prefer this V4. It's just a little bit too large in diameter for my liking. It doesn't fit just like, it's just the slightest bit off from the most perfect fit on an HMD, but it still works, no problem. But I do prefer the V4.5 because I have it and I have them next to each other and I can see the difference. If I didn't have the V4.5, the V4 is excellent. I still use my V3, still awesome bowls. Obviously you guys know this is a funnel style bowl. Both of them has a nice wide open gauge. There's no restriction coming from the bowl. Spire heights are always perfect. I've probably had 15 Goodfella bowls in my life and I've never had an issue with the spire height. So spires are always nice and low, easy to smoke with foil, with an HMD. That's why I said they're such versatile bowls. You can do anything with this bowl. This is like the only bowl you need in life, in my opinion. I think they're that great, and that's why I choose to use the Goodfella bowl, and I recommend them to you guys. The only recommendation I would have, and this is just me nitpicking, is I really like the fact that on Hookah John's bowls, he actually glazes the inside of the shaft so that it doesn't ghost. I did notice some mild ghosting with these, especially when smoking some Azure Rose. It does kind of taint the flavor just in the middle, especially towards the end of the session when the flavor that you packed is dying down. You can taste previous flavors just a little bit, but that's just me nitpicking. It's not really that big of a deal. Like I said, super high quality bowls. I would recommend them. Made in America, sold from your favorite vendor. So check out the vendors you like. Like I said, from 5-Star, from Hookah Heroes. They retail for like 25 bucks. You can get the V3s for like 20 bucks. They have the glass ones too. So a lot of options for you guys, a lot of different price points, and they're excellent bowls. I don't know what else to say about bowls other than they work. I like them. They're not super expensive. They're not fancy. They're just solid bowls that work. Thank you guys as always for watching. I sincerely appreciate the support, and I always forget to mention, for those of you who have come to my shop, Where's the Scoop in Johns Creek, come and said hi to me. I sincerely appreciate that. That means so much to me when you walk in there and you're like, oh, by the way, I follow you on YouTube. That is such an amazing experience. If I always act awkward, it's because you've taken my breath away. It means so much to me. I've had someone come from Pittsburgh, Taylor, who happens to live a few exits up from my shop. Him and I are great friends now. I've had people come from all over. So when you guys come, oh, someone came from Macon. So when you guys come to visit me, I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the reason why I stay up till 1 in the morning to make reviews for you guys. And you know what? I'm feeling so good, I might do another one right now. So thank you guys always for the support. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm planning a giveaway for 5,000 subscribers. That is an amazing feat, and it's all up to you guys. So thank you guys as much. I appreciate it, and it's time for another review. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye, everybody.